Welcome everybody to Transparency Hour, episode 14, The People Show, where we get vulnerable and deep and we talk about real life stuff. So today I'm going to start out very simply as this. We're getting ready for the New York City Marathon in a week and a half. People keep asking me about my physicality based upon the stitches in the foot and all that and so forth. But here's what I say to that, okay? What I say to that is as follows. I am a spirit and a soul having a human experience. So my spirit and my soul is very hungry, ambitious, and dedicated and driven to conquering this marathon and doing a good job, making everybody proud, and honoring my dad and public enemy number one, cancer. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to have a hell of a time doing so. I'm just grateful to get to the start line and just have a crack at that thing. That's all I could ever ask for. Hope you all have an unbelievable Friday night. Drop some questions in the chats, and let's get nuts. Yes. We're going to bring on a guest here shortly as well. Everybody's out today. Yes, Bridget, Alex, Jesse, Jake, Makunde, Mikey, Joannica. Everybody's out. For some reason my Instagram won't show the comments, which is a little weird. What did you all learn today? Drop something in the comments that you all learned today. Now I see. Yep. Oh, that's great. Okay. You guys are great. Yeah. So look, in regards to limiting beliefs, let me just say this, okay? Everybody has negative thoughts that come to them over the course of a day. In fact, most people have a majority of negative thoughts that come to them over the course of the day. Here's the thing, right? Thoughts are totally random. Thinking is not. So we have the ability to take a limiting belief or a thought that does not serve us, hit the eject button, literally see that thought go this way. Then we take a more empowering and encouraging and productive thought and we inject it, right? One that says that we have no limits, that we can do special things, that we are super confident, right? That we love our self-image and so forth. And then when we plug in those empowering thoughts, that changes our beliefs. Our beliefs change our state and our behaviors, right? And that creates habits and that changes our results. So that's the beauty of getting control of your brain. So, and then when you get really deep at this, then you can enter the quantum, right? And get into those frequencies and just float, so to speak. So yes, Chef Marshall in the house, Christy, everybody's out today. You guys are awesome. Yep. Drop some questions in the chats too. Hey mom, how are you? Everybody say hello to my mom. Helene Ziegel's in the chat. She's the best. Yep. I want to know what your plans are this weekend. Think of removing limiting beliefs and how we do that. Because that's the most important thing. Thing is we're all meant to be abundant. We're all meant to have great success, right? Abundant in all areas, not just finances, right? With love, with relationships, with biz, everything, physical fitness. Problem is we have to block out that interference that tries to come in and check us and throw us off track. And once we become aware of this, as Dr. Mike was saying this week on the podcast, once we become aware that it's just interference and we can block it, then we have the ability to stay abundant, to do all the things that we want to do. And that's really when the magic happens and so forth. What's up, Gemma? Joannica? Everybody's out tonight. Yep. BK in the house. This is unbelievable. Who wants to get really ambitious right now and hop on with me? Who wants to have some fun and bring a guest on to hang out right now and talk mindset, adversity, and so forth? Who's feeling good? Should I see one in the comments? You guys ready? We're about to get nuts. Christy, you want to go live? You want to have some fun? This is great. Tomorrow we got a big episode of the Paradigm Shift with the founder of Spartan Up, Joe DeSena. Can't wait for that. Just so many amazing things going on. I just want to say thank you. Yes! You didn't see that coming. Woo!
What's up? What's up?
Christy, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I just want to say you always bring the value, and this marathon, the daily messages, everything that you do not only lights me up, but you're starting a momentum around the world, and you're going to show up at this marathon and you're going to do what you need to do in honor of your father. My father lost his battle to cancer, and so I really am rooting for you. I'm praying for your whole family, but you, I think, don't ever hear how grateful we are for you.
Christy, you're the best ever. Thank you so much. I acknowledge you for that, and I receive all that. And the first time we spoke, like, there was an instant connection, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for those special words.
It's true. So I have a question for you, though.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. So in the shiny spot, I wasn't prepared, so I'm my diva light, but we're gonna go with it. What about when you're feeling the vibe, you're doing all the things, and things just still aren't clicking? Then what?
So when that happens, and that's a great question, because I think often we have momentum, we're feeling it, everything is good, but we become a little impatient, right? Because we all want what we want when we want it. That's a good reminder to check ourselves and say, why are we doing this? What's the vision? Are we doing the best that we can? Are we crossing every single T, dotting every single I, and so forth? And if we are, if we can look ourselves in the mirror and acknowledge that we're doing the best we can, then become mindful, become present, just be in that moment, and just understand that the process. Sometimes, right, we plan and it doesn't necessarily grow for another season. So, and there's you can't plant the seed and have it grow in the same day, so to speak. So a lot of times there's time for harvest, and then there's time for the growth, and we plant some seeds. Some of them sprout right away, and that's when we're on fire, momentum, and everything's clicking. But sometimes, and even it could be a connection, right? Someone you met at an event or a party or whatever the case may be, someone that you had in membership, it might not sprout until a couple of the months. And just be mindful of that. Realize that you're doing the right thing, you're on the right track, the universe has your back.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Nothing but love for you, brother. Thank you so much.
So much love for you. Real quickly, what do you got going on this weekend? Anything crazy?
Well, I bribed my son's girlfriend to come hand out the Halloween candy.
Great.
But I'm working on a new program, so I'm going to be working, get my workouts in, but I'm working on my business. Lots of stuff going on, and just wrapped up season 3 of my own TV show. So just really. Well, right now it's only available in Canada, but stay tuned. It's online. It's on my website. It's online. Women Who Lead. But right now I'm learning how to sit in the gratitude instead of always going to the next thing, right? I've been so conditioned, what's next? And I'm really working on being mindful of what I've accomplished.
Yeah, that's the key, is awareness, and be mindful and be present. Bring yourself to that moment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for the beautiful words. So much love for you. And how can I support you right now?
You already are. You show up, you share me out, you lift me up. You're really an upstanding guy. I was just telling my husband, I was like, there's not very many Craigs in the world. There's really not.
You really are the best.
I was like, I just have so much love in my heart for you, bringing me on here. But I meant what I said. A lot of times, and I know this from my own career in business, when you're the uplifter, sometimes people forget you need uplifting too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Everybody does in some capacity. So much mega abundance, so much
abundance.
Best part about this is just the beginning for me and you together.
Oh yeah, it's prime time to shine, baby. Let's go.
Have an amazing weekend.
Bye.
Bye, Christy. So much love for her. I just love with all my heart the CLS audience, guys. You guys, I'm telling you right now, this is the best family / community on the planet. Why do I say slash? Because it's not a community. It's more than that. everybody that's in the CLS membership, right? I mean, you got to see the private group right now in the chats. It's lit with everybody's just supporting each other. People becoming each other's clients or doing business with each other. It's the most special thing ever. It's one of a kind. And we're building something that I don't think the world has ever truly seen before. It's really special. Everybody legitimately loves each other in the group. And that's what it's all about. I see Chef Marshall in here. Sarah, so good to see you. Love you. Kate's in here. Oh, everybody's out tonight. Everybody say hello to my mom, Helene Siegel. Kelly, Maria, BK in the house. For whatever reason, Instagram won't let me see the comments right now, but I see you all out here. I hope you all have an unbelievable night. Sharpen the axe. And just remember to be aware of the thoughts that we have, because they are random. And most of the time, they're negative. And once we become aware of that, we have the ability to let go of those disempowering thoughts and then inject them with empowering ones, productive ones, constructive ones, and so forth. And once we tap into that frequency, then forget about it. It's like we're floating, we're in tuned, right? This is what they call the quantum field. When you're in creation and ideas are just coming to you, this is where you want to get to. This is what we're teaching in the membership right now, in addition to all the networking and so forth. Like, we haven't even tapped into what's possible. All of us, let me land the plane with this tonight, Transparency Hour episode 14. All of us haven't even tapped into 1% of our capacity. How do we do that? It's by awareness, right? Dr. Mike was talking about getting in the flow state. It's being mindful and being aware. And I asked Dr. Mike, who we dropped the podcast episode with this week, if you haven't all listened to it, what are you waiting for, on the CLS Experience? The best athletes on the planet, right? The Tom Brady's of the world. He works at Russell Wilson, the Michael Jordans. I asked him how they always rise to the occasion when the camera's always on. He said that's not how it works. He says those cats are so mindful and present in those moments that they revert back to their training, right? It's like riding a bike for them. But everybody around them gets nervous. They don't know how to control all those anxious thoughts and so forth. So they actually go down a little bit. So it makes it look like the legends are rising, but they're just very present and they revert to their training. So that's a nugget right there. It's so beautiful the way that's articulated. It comes with mindfulness, meditation, being present, and so forth. And just, guys, understand this. We get to control our brains. If you're not feeling well tomorrow when you wake up, check yourself. If you're not feeling well, it's because your thoughts are disempowering. And once you acknowledge that, you can change your thoughts, and then you can change your feelings. And just like that, you can go from not feeling well to feeling unbelievable, abundant, grateful. And again, gratitude. Every single spiritual text that's ever been written mentions gratitude. It's not a coincidence. It's a superpower. When you're grateful, you can't be miserable. You got to choose one. So I challenge you all to be super grateful tonight. I love you all so much. People keep asking me, like, how am I always in a good mood? How am I so excited? Because I love this stuff. I love to learn how to learn. They don't teach you this stuff in school, right? Like how to change your thoughts, which change your states, right? How to get in certain frequencies, like, and how to become mindful and present, how to do gratitude. They never taught you this stuff in school. So this stuff is so important. It'll change everything for your entire world in every area of your world and anything that you're doing. This is the stuff, guys. And I just go down the rabbit hole with it. And I love to support and help people and see people all of a sudden make these shifts and just start flying and accomplishing things they never thought. That's what it's all about. There's enough to go around. We can all win. If you're not already in the CLS membership, it's the greatest thing going right now. It's a family. We love each other. And for now, all of you have an unbelievable night. I'll see you tomorrow morning on the Paradigm Shift with a great special guest speaker, one of my indirect mentors, my good friend Joe DeSena, the founder and CEO of Spartan. All right, guys, have an unbelievable night. Love you.